Students, welcome to the online classes presented by Sajan Global School. I'm Mr. FARUK Sheikh, and today I'm going to teach you the second chapter of second semester, India, Climate and Natural Resources. In the previous Google Meet class, I taught you about the different resources, the mineral resources and the water resources. Now, today in this class, I'm going to teach you about the land resources. Okay, so let us start. Land resources. Land, that is called the lithosphere. Okay, one third part of the earth there is a land, and today we are going to teach. I'm going to teach about the land resources of India. So, a large area covered chiefly with numerous trees and underground is called the forest. Okay, this is the land area. It is covered with numerous trees and undergrowth is called the forest. Okay, that is a densely trees. It is called the forest. Forests are in invaluable sources of wealth of a nation. There is no any wealth of the forest. They are the invaluable source of the nation. There are different types of forest in India because of its physiography and climate. That India we have found different types of the forests are there. Okay, because India's climate is also the so many varieties are there. There are 5,000 types of trees in India because of its physiography and climate. India ranked 10th in the world in terms of availability of the variety of the vegetation, and India ranks in the world at the 10th position in the variety of the vegetation. Since ancient time, India is renowned for the medicinal herbs. There is mention of almost 2000 varieties of herbs and trees in the Ayurveda. So in the Ayurveda we can see more than 2000 varieties of the herbs and trees in the Ayurveda. Means with this we can cure our disease, okay, without any side effect. That is called the Ayurveda. It is also not too much costly. It is also very cheaper because it is made from the trees and the herbs. Evergreen forests are found in the northeastern part, mountainous regions, and the Andaman and the Nicobar Islands of India. And the evergreen forest means whole throughout the year they are green. Okay, and there is also no any autumn season. Also, there is it is effect to the forest. That is why it is called the evergreen forest. So where is the evergreen forests are found in India? In the northern eastern parts and the mountainous regions and the Andaman and the Nicobar Islands of the India. Evergreen are so named as there is no particular season for the trees to shed their leaves. So there is no any particular season for shed their leaves. In autumn seasons, do you know there is a particular autumn seasons for the every forest? In the autumn season, they see trees all shed their leaves. यानी कि उनके सभी के पत्ते गिर जाते हैं. Okay, and the trees become the without leaves. It's like a barren during the autumn season, but after the spring seasons came, okay, and all the trees again became the green. Okay, so therefore these forests remain green throughout the year, and because of this is the reason the trees not shed their leaves. There's not particular seasons. Yeah, they shed their leaves, but that is for them it is not particular seasons. Okay, and that is the why this all the trees this forest remain green throughout the year. यानी कि पूरा साल ये लीले के लीले रहते हैं. These trees are usually 30 to 35 meter in height, like a bamboo, teak, sal, mahogany, and sesums are the main trees of this forest. And in this evergreen forest, the bamboo, teak, sal, mahogany, and the sesame trees are the main trees of this forest. Deciduous forests are found in the Vindhyachal mountainous region, in the Satpura hills, the foothills of this Himalaya, the foothills of the eastern and western Ghat of India. The main trees of this forest are teak, sal, mahuda, banyan, and the people. These trees shed their leaves in autumn. Okay, and the deciduous. Okay, deciduous, these trees are found in the Vindhyachal mountainous ranges and in the Satpura hills and also in the foothills of the Himalaya. Okay, and also the foothills of the western and the western ghats of India. Okay, and in these deciduous trees there is a main forest. In this forest are the main trees like a teak, sal, mahuda, banyan tree, people tree. Okay, and these tree shed their leaves in the autumn season. Okay, मीन्स पानखर की ऋतु जब आती है तब वो ट्रीज अपने जितने भी पत्ते होते हैं वो सब झड़ जाते हैं. इट इज कॉल्ड द ऑटम सीजन. Then the third number is the tidal or the mangrove forest. Tidal means the forest and which is the grown because of the tide of the ocean. Okay, and this is the forests are mainly found on the coastal regions of the India. Okay, Bay of Bengal here in the Arabian Sea. Okay, on the coastal, on the eastern and the western Ghat, these types of the forest are found. So the tidal or mangrove forests are most luxuriant around the delta are of the large rivers and in the sheltered bay where the annual rainfall is very high, and also on the base where the annual rain is the very high. In this region, these tidals or the mangrove forests are found. The Indian tidal or mangrove forests are mainly situated on the Gangetic Delta in the coastal plains in the West Bengal called the Sundarban. In this year, in the West Bengal, okay, here is the in the Gangetic Delta and in the west coastal plains in the West Bengal, these types of the forests are found, and these forests are called the Sundarban because so many types of the Sundari trees are found in this forest. That is why they are called the Sundarban. Mangroves, Sundari, palm, kevra, chair grows in this forest. And in this forest, what types of the trees are grows? So the Sundari, okay, Sundari trees are grow here. That is why these forests are known as the Sundarban. Okay, palm trees, kevra, chair. Okay, these trees are grow in the tidal or the mangrove forest. Then the coniferous forests are found in the mountainous region of the Himalaya. Coniferous means the shape of these trees is like a cone, like this. Okay, why? Because while there is snow is the falling, though that snow can be easily slide from the leaves. Okay, that is why these forests are known as a coniferous forest, and these trees are mainly found in the mountainous regions of the Himalaya, and other trees like deodar, pine, spruce, and birch trees grow in this forest. Okay, so the coniferous forest, which types of the trees are found there? So the deodar, pine, spruce, and birch type of the trees are found in this forest, and this all the trees are the shape like a cone. Okay, that is why this also known as these forests are also known as a coniferous forest. The thorny forests are found in the northwest Punjab, west Haryana, Rajasthan, and the southern and the western areas of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, the thorny forest. Thorny forest means these trees have the in this forest the trees have the plenty of the thorns are there. Okay, that is why this is called the thorny forest. So in which region these types of the for trees are found? Okay, so the like in the northwest Punjab, northwest west Haryana, Rajasthan, and the southern and the western areas of the Uttar Pradesh. Okay, and the trees which are found in these forests are the spurge, acacia, means it is called the cactus, you know, it is called the thor. Okay, and kappa are found here, and the kappa trees are found in this region. Okay, here you can see in the map different types of the trees are here, the forest of India. So what is, you can see the green color in the India, there are the plenty of the forest, there is a forest are there. So here you can see in the North India, in the Jammu Kashmir. Okay, here in the Assam and all the seven sisters state. Okay, in the central India, in the coastline also, this is the types, this in this region these are the forest are there is okay, here also you can see the Jamnagar, there is also forest. Okay, so these are the regions where the forests are in India. Now the importance of forest, why forests are important for us, what is the necessity of the forest in our life, are they necessary for our life, for the human being, for the animals, for the birds? Yes or no? Your answer is the right. You are saying yes. Because we are completely, directly or indirectly, we are depend on the trees for food. Can you imagine the any food that we are getting? It is not related to, it is not connected to vegetation. Any food. You are saying milk. Sir, milk we are directly getting from the cow. So what does the cow eat? What does the buffalo eat? They are eating the plant. Okay, they are eating the plant, and that is why they give us milk. So that we are getting the milk, this also indirectly we are getting from the vegetation. Yes or no? That is all. If you have any answer that is a food is not related to any vegetation, so write in the comment section. I want to see who know about the food which is the we are not getting from the vegetation. Okay, but its relations will be direct or indirect. It will be not. Okay, you are saying, sir, sugar is also made from the sugar cane. Yes or no? Okay, so think about it, and if you have the answer you can write in the comment section. Okay, so let us see the importance of the forest. So forests are very useful in the life of man. All forests, all trees are very useful in the life of man. They provide us with primary and secondary products. They are economically and environmentally beneficial for a country. The forests also are the very important for the economically too, and for the environmentally too, for a country पूरे देश के लिए वो important है. Okay, and they provide us the primary and the secondary production. Means some foods, some products of the trees we are getting directly, we can eat directly, and some products we have to manufacture in the factories or in the mill, then we can use it. Like fruits we can get directly, flowers we can use it directly, but the wood of the trees that we have to send to the mills or the industries, then we have to make from the furnitures, windows, ships, the coach of the trains. So it is called the secondary product. Understood? Okay, let us see the uses or the importance of the trees. So boats and steamers are made from the wood of the sundari of the Sundarban forest. Okay, in the West Bangladesh Sundarban forest are there, and in this region that sundari trees are grown, and these trees wood is of more strong and the durable. That is why from these trees wood the boats, steamers are made from the sundari woods. Basket, mats, toys, furniture, and artistic things are made from the bamboo. From the bamboo, it is called the vase. Hindi, it is called the bans. So from these trees, the basket, mats, toys, furniture, and the artistic things are made from the bamboo tree or the bamboo wood. Brooms are made from the palms and the date leaves, while katechu is made from katechu trees. Okay, and the brooms, what is called the brooms that we are using for the sweep, rooms, okay, premise, whatever. And the brooms are made from the palms and the date leaves, from the leaves of the palm and from the date these brooms are made. And while katechu made from the katechu trees, katechu, okay, in the palm that people are eating, this is the that is the make the pan belief red. It is called the katechu. In Gujarati it is called the katho. Then the paper pulp is made from the deodar trees, and the turpentine is made from the cheat trees. And the papers pulp to create the paper. Okay, and these papers are made from the paper pulp from the deodar trees, and turpentine. It is a one kind of substance. It is made from the cheat. Okay, tea boxes, matchsticks, sports equipment, artificial fibers, and the filaments are also made from deodar and the tea trees. Now the deodar and the tea trees are the so important. The teas boxes, matchsticks, sports equipment, artificial fibers, and the filaments, these are made from the deodar and the tea trees. Okay, now the sealing wax is used for the making varnish, ink for printing, material for electronic device, and the gramophones. These all things we are getting from the trees, from the plant. Sealing wax, okay, used for making varnish, ink for printing, that what we are printing, that ink is also found from the trees. Material for the electronic device, For the electronic device, what is the material? That is also we get from the trees and the gramophone materials. Let us see the conversations of the for conservation of forest. How we can conserve the forest? यानी कि जंगल को हम किस तरह से बचा सकते हैं? Because day by day, so many trees, millions of the trees are cut in a year. Okay, so we have to stop this deforestation. Okay, we have to grow more trees because trees are most important to make balance the gases and environment. Okay, so many measures have been undertaken for the conservation and the protection of forest. They are okay. Many of the times, many of the measures have been taken for the conservation and the protection of the forest, and which steps are taken by the government and the people and the NGOs organizations. They are as the following. So cutting down of tree is forbidden, means झाड़ को काटना वो प्रतिबंधित कर दिया गया है. No one can cut tree without the government permission. Severe punishment will be given to those who cut trees illegally. Okay, एंड द सीवियर पनिशमेंट यानी कि जो इलीगली ट्रीज को काटते हैं उनके अगेंस्ट उनको सजा भी हो सकती है. Trees should be grown on wasteland and people should be motivated toward the afforestation. And people have to grow trees in the wasteland, यानी कि which land is not useful for the agriculture. In this land, people can grow trees, and also people should be motivated toward the afforestation. Means while there is a birthday celebration, so that time you are spending lots of money behind your parties and all other things. So instead of this, you can give to the all the people one plant. Okay, and they have to plant it in the wasteland. This is also most important. Sources of energy like solar energy, biogas energy, wind energy, and other renewable sources of energy should be used more. And instead of using the natural energies, okay, like which are the energy we are getting from the minerals energies, okay, petroleum, okay, we are using the coals and all. Instead of, we can use the another renewable sources of energies like solar energy, wind energy, water energy, that we can use it instead of the coal, petroleum, diesel and all. People should be alert and made aware about afforestation, and the necessary help should be the provided. And the people also should be alert and made about afforestation. We have to become aware about the afforestation, यानी कि पेड़ों को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा उगाने के लिए हमें जागरूक होना जरूरी है. Okay, more forest research institutions should be established to develop the forest scientifically. And to develop the forest scientifically, the more forest research institutes will be established by the government, and with this way that they can develop more and more forest scientifically, which are also not burden to the people. The trees are not burden to the peoples, like between the root that forest cannot be grown. Okay, so we have to think about scientifically. Okay, while the trees are cut while the making and construct the roads, so instead of cutting that tree, we have to keep it out throughout its roots and we can plant on another places. ओके, यानी कि उस झाड़ को पूरा के पूरा वहाँ से उखाड़ के तो किसी और जगह पर उसको रोपा जाए तो दैट इज़ पॉसिबल. मैनी द मशीन इज ऑल्सो अवेलेबल इन द वर्ल्ड. उसके लिए बहुत सी चीज़ें अवेलेबल है. मशीन इज ऑल्सो आर अवेलेबल. सो वी शुड हैव टू think about it. An environment should be created that couples, okay, that compels every Indian to work with responsibility toward the protection of forest. Okay, so government, okay, the NGOs organizations, they have to create the environment, okay, and that compels every Indian to work with responsibility toward the protection of the forest. Means we have to think about it. We have to become the aware for the afforestation. Okay, while one tree is cut, so that time we also killed one life. Okay, like you can see here, that tree is the living, and while we cut the tree, so we also kill one life. Okay, so we should have to think about it, not to cut trees unnecessarily. Okay, while we are making any buildings, so that time also we have to see it's not necessary to cut the trees. Don't cut it. Okay, you also can grow a trees from under your house too. Many of the examples are these. Okay, I will send you the examples how the people have saved the trees while they constructing the houses. Okay, students. So here is the I am wind up this Google online class, YouTube class. Okay, next about land resources I will teach you in the next class. Okay, bye bye, take care.